Hi there, in this tutorial we will learn how to create a happy birthday mug design in Adobe Photoshop. So let's take a look how you will create a happy birthday mug design in Adobe Photoshop. If you want to print a happy birthday mug to give to someone, so you have to design first, and we will learn this procedure right now. So let's do that, and we have to create a new document at first. So therefore we have to click this file menu, and here is the new option, and we will use 8 inches for width and 9 inches for height, and we will place resolution 300 pixel per inches, and color mode will be RGB color. So let me click OK. So here is the OK option, and this is our document. So at first we will create a custom shaped flower in here. So therefore we have to open our exercise file. So here is the file menu, and here is the open option, and inside the mug design folder you will get this plant bunch flower. You will get this image. You have to select this image and you have to click open. Okay, so here is the image, and we will pick this image and we will create a custom shaped circle with this flower. We will use this flower to make a custom shape circle, and therefore we have to separate this flower from here, and therefore we have to use quick selection tool. And here is the quick selection tool. You will get this quick selection tool under the magic wand tool. So you have to right click with your mouse, and then you will get this quick selection tool. So here is the quick selection tool, and you have to select these flowers. Okay, looks good. Right now you have to add a layer mask. So here is the option. You can use this add a layer mask option, and you can take a look. All the image is gone, only this flower is remained. So we have to convert these layers into smart object. Therefore you have to right click on here, and then you will get this convert to smart object option. So you can take a look, it's converted into smart object. And let's move this flower in our design tab. So you have to use the move tool from here, and let's drag and drop this flower to our design tab. Okay, so we have to scale it first. So therefore you have to press Ctrl or Command T from your keyboard. Okay, so let me rotate the flower. Let's make a little bit bigger. Okay, so here's the tick mark, and right now we have to draw a round shape circle. So therefore we have to use the ellipse tool. So we will get the ellipse tool on here inside this custom shape tool, or you may have the rectangle tools. You just have to right click on here, and then you will get this rectangle tools, ellipse tool. So we have to use the ellipse tool. So here is the ellipse tool, and we have to use the red color for our fill color. So let's change the fill color. Here is the red color, and let's use stroke for 15 pixels. So here is the 15 pixel, and you can use any color for creating the stroke. So we will use this yellow color. Okay, so let me draw a round shape on here, and let's increase the stroke. I want to place 15 pixel. I think we have to increase the stroke more. Let's go for 30 pixel. Okay, 30 pixel looks good, and let me minimize the properties. So we will place these flowers in every side of this circle. So let's do that, and we have to bring this ellipse layer under the layer on one. We have to rename the layers. So at first we have to bring this ellipse layer under the layer 1, and we have to rename the layers. So you just have to double click on here. Let me write red circle. Okay, and here is the layer 1. We have to rename the layer, so let's do that. Let's write flower. Okay, so right now we will place all the flowers to the circles. So we have to duplicate this layer. You just have to right click on flower layers, and then you will get this duplicate layer option. So you just have to click duplicate layer option, and let's rename flower 2, and then click OK. And right now you have to press Ctrl or Command T button from your keyboard, then you will have the another layer of flower. And let's scale it this way. Okay, looks good. And right now we will select both of these two layers, flower and flower 2, by pressing Control button from my keyboard, and you have to select these two layers. And now we will duplicate these two layers, so therefore you have to right click on here, then you will get this duplicate layers option. You just have to click OK, and you can take a look. Our layers is duplicated, so we have to scale it. So therefore we have to press Ctrl or Command T button from our keyboard, and let's rotate this flowers and place on here. Okay, looks good. And now you have to press Ctrl or Command J button from your keyboard. This is a shortcut for duplicating the layers, so let me use the shortcut. So let me press Ctrl and J button from my keyboard, and my layer is duplicated, so I have to scale it properly. So therefore let me press Ctrl or Command T, and let me place here. So I have to do the same things once again. Let me cover this circle with the flower. Okay, so here is our flowers, but we have to make a group of these flower layers. So we have to select all the flower layers. You have to select all the layers. You can use Control button, you can use your Control button. You just have to press Control button from your keyboard, and you have to select every layers from here. Or you can use Shift button if you want to select at once. Okay, so we have selected all the flower layers, and we will make a group. So here is the folder for creating a group. You just have to click on here and you can take a look. All the flower layers are moved inside the group folder. So let me rename the group names. So you just have to double click on here and let me write flowers. Okay, so right now I have to place these red circle layers at top. So let's do that. Let me place these red circle layers at top. Okay, now it's really looks much better. So let's scale the circle properly. So you just have to press Ctrl or Command T and let's place the circle properly. Okay, looks good. And right now we will place an image inside this circle. Therefore we have to open our exercise file. So let's do that. So let's open our exercise file. So here is the file menu, but we will not use the open option. We will use the place embedded option. So if you use this place embedded option, then you don't have to open a new tab. The image will be placed directly on your present tab. So therefore let me click place embedded option, and inside our mock design folder it will have this cute baby image. You just have to select this cute baby image and you have to click place. So here is our image and we have to scale it properly. So let me reduce the opacity level. So here is the opacity level. Let me reduce, then we can have the actual view. So right now we can scale it properly. We want to place this beautiful baby image inside this round shape. So now it seems good, and let me click this tick mark. Okay, now we will increase the opacity. So let me increase the opacity level. Let's take it for 100%. And right now we will create a clipping mask. So therefore you just have to right click on this layer, then you will get this create clipping mask option. So you just have to click on here, create clipping mask, and you can take a look. This image of baby is placed inside this round circle, and right now it's really looks much beautiful. And as we will creating this mock design for a birthday gift, so we have to write some birthday, I mean we have to add some birthday materials over here. So we can add a balloon and we have to write the happy birthday. So let's do that. We have to open the exercise file. We have the happy birthday image inside our exercise file. So let's open that. So here is the file menu, here is the open option, and here is the happy birthday image. You will get this happy birthday image inside our mock design folder. You just have to click this happy birthday image and you just have to click open. So here is our image, but it's have a happy birthday text inside this balloon, but it's really not looks good. I mean the font of this text are quite simple. So at first we have to delete this happy birthday text, and therefore you have to use the eraser tools. So here is the eraser tools, and let's delete this text, but we have to reduce the brush size. Okay, so you just have to delete this happy birthday text. Okay, and we will write the happy birthday text manually inside this balloon border. So let's move these balloons inside our mock design. So we have to use the move tool. So here is the move tool, and let's move these balloons to our design. Okay, so we have to scale it properly. So therefore you just have to press Ctrl or Command T, and we will place it on here. Okay, looks good. And you have to rename this layer, so you just have to double click on here and let me write balloons. Okay, balloons. And right now we will use the type tool to type happy birthday in here. So you just have to use the type tool and let's write happy birthday here. So let me write happy birthday, happy birthday. I think this red color seems good, and you have to click this tick mark, and right now we will scale this text properly with the balloons shape. So therefore you have to press Ctrl or Command T button from your keyboard and let's scale it properly. Okay, looks good. And if you want to write the name of this baby, you can write the name over here. In that case, you have to scale it a little bit bigger and you have to reduce the size on bottom. Here is we make some spaces on here. So in that case, you have to place this flower border and image on here, and then you will get some extra spaces over here, and in that space you can write the name or you can get some more spaces. So this is our design, and right now we will place this design into a mockup file. So therefore we have to open the mockup file. So let me close these tabs. I don't want to save it. I want to close this tab too. Okay, so let's open the mockup file, and we have to open our exercise file therefore. So here is the file menu, open option. Inside our mock design folder you will get this mockup folder, and let's open this blue mockup, and you just have to click open. So we have to open this design here. We have to open this layer, and you will get this design layer inside the edition group folder and inside the cup and design folder. So let me show you once again where you will get this. Let me expand it. So here is the edition group folder. You have to expand it, then you will get this cup folder. You have to open it, and inside the design folder you will get this design here layer. So you just have to double click on this thumbnail and a new tab will be opened, and you have to place your design on here. So let's do that. So we have to open our design tab, and we have to turn off the background layer, because in our mockup file there we have to place the transparent background. So let's turn off the background layer, and we have to select every layers from here. So you just have to select every layers, and then we have to use the move tool. So here is the move tool, and let's drag and drop this design on here. You just have to click OK. So here is the design. We have to scale it, so therefore let me press Ctrl T button from my keyboard, and let's scale it properly. Okay, so right now we have to save this file, so therefore you just have to save this file. So you just have to press Ctrl and S button from your keyboard. Okay, save is done. So let's take a look on output file. So here is the blue mock PSD file, and here is our output design. So this is the design, and as the color of mog is blue, so therefore it's appearing like that. But if you don't want to place the blue color, you just have to turn off the your color layers, then you will have the white mock color and you will have the actual view of this design. So let me turn off the your color layers, So here is the your color layer. I want to turn it off. Okay, now you will have the white color of mug, and let me zoom in the image. So this is the design for happy birthday mug design. So do some practice by watching this tutorial and create some happy birthday mug using Adobe Photoshop. So see you in next lesson.